order, Chairwoman Hayes could not be with us. Linda, would you be willing to lead us in the pledge and the moment of silence, please?
Yes. If we would all please stand. Oops. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And if you will hold for a moment of silence, please. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Linda. We have a very short meeting this evening with a broader agenda next week, but some matters to attend to. I believe, do we have a motion for closed session? Anita? You're muted, though.
Madam Vice Chair, if I may, I believe you need to approve the agenda first.
Oh, you are correct. I skipped right over that. Do I have a motion to approve this evening's agenda?
So moved.
Second.
Kim moved and Linda seconded. Do we need to, how do you want us to vote, Lisa? Raise hands.
Madam Vice Chair, if you will just do a roll call vote, please.
Anita?
Aye.
Linda?
Aye.
Betty? You could do a thumbs up. I see you connecting to audio. Betty, can you do a thumbs up or thumbs down on the agenda? I don't know what's happening there. Kim?
Yes.
Diane?
Yes.
Deborah?
Yes.
Betty, I'm coming back to you. She went, oh, okay. We got a yes from Betty. I see Pat Tillman has joined us. Pat, we're on approval of the agenda.
Yes.
I don't see any other board members. Linda, I called on you, didn't I? Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. And I'm a yes. So that passes unanimously. Lisa has the actual count.
Yes, ma'am. That was approved by a vote of 8-0.
Thank you very much. Anita.
Yes. You ready?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
I move we go into closed session to preserve the attorney-client privilege and to protect personnel matters and to discuss personnel matters protected by state law.
Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded. All those in favor, can I do that with an aye, Lisa? Or you want a roll call vote?
As long as it's unanimous.
I'm just going to go quickly. Anita.
Yes.
Pat Tillman.
Yes.
Linda.
Yes.
Kim.
Yes.
T. Diane.
Yes.
Deborah.
Yes.
And Betty, if you're connected. Having a hard time hearing you, Betty. Can you do a thumbs up or a thumbs down? Lisa, can you text Betty?
I can't see her anymore.
Yes, ma'am. I am texting her right now.
I can
ask her to
see
do
her.
thumbs up or thumbs down.
She's showing up on the second grid if you scroll through to the second grid. So her face is there, but it's like she can't hear us. But I think that gives us 7 yeses on going into closed session. So who makes that magic happen? Lisa? Do we stay here or do we click on something to move into?
You stay here and we're going to create a breakout session and bring you in there. So if you'll just give us just a moment and some patience, we'll be there with you in just a second.
Thank you so very much. Do we have a motion regarding the personnel? Whoop, superintendent is,
Madam Vice Chair, if I may again, you'll just call on the superintendent to present her consent agenda.
thank you.
Okay, good evening again, Madam Vice Chair, members of the board. This evening's consent agenda includes the personnel report and the addendum to the personnel report. That concludes this evening's consent agenda for your consideration.
Thank you. Do we have a motion to approve the consent agenda?
I move approve.
Motion to approve.
Anita, I think got in there right under Kim.
Oh, second then.
Second, okay.
Thank you, Anita.
It's like the Kentucky Derby. All right, roll call. Linda, I'm gonna go around the squares like Hollywood Squares.
Yes.
Kim,
Yes.
Betty. Say it. You can say it in the phone.
Yes.
There we go. Anita,
Aye.
Pat. T Diane, I'm looking for, yes, I heard her say yes, and I think Deborah Napper is still with us.
I am, yes.
Excellent. And I say yes. But before we adjourn, because I think that is next on the agenda, if I'm not mistaken, Lisa, you'll keep me straight.
I just need to announce the appointments.
Thank you. Would you announce the appointments, please, Dr. Contreras?
Thank you. As the principal at Ranking Elementary, Deanna Daniel. As the principal at Oakview Elementary, Benny Bradley. As the principal at Fraser, Melanie Friday. As the principal at Dean Pruitt Scale, Fred Sellers. At the principal at Ferndale Middle School is Leslie Kennard. The principal at Middle College at Greensboro College, Latoya Caesar. And that concludes it. Thank you. Congratulations to all.
Yeah, thank you to those leaders for stepping into these important positions, and to the whole human HR staff and the superintendent for recruitment and selection. Before we adjourn, I think legal counsel has a brief announcement. This is not on the agenda for the public this evening. We will have discussion about this moving forward, but our legal counsel wants to just put something on our radars that is coming soon, but we won't have discussion. Jill, wait, I didn't hear you. Your mouth is moving. You're muted.
This is not an action item. We just wanted to keep you guys informed of our upcoming calendar, which is to say that in the next week or two, we're going to begin looking at redistricting maps. As you know, the legislature in GS 115C37 delegated to board members the decennial responsibility of drawing lines when they receive census data to make sure that the lines in districted districts are fair for the one man, one vote consideration, among other things. And so we are getting that information and beginning the process of getting some proposed maps together for your consideration, and we'll be in touch, and we will hopefully be through the process in a painless and quick manner.
Question, who is we?
We in which respect?
You said we will get the maps together. Who is we?
Well, so as you know, we have for many years been aligned with the county commission. So I'm sure they will have some maps that we would consider. Any member of the public can propose maps, obviously. And I've used the same person in my firm who's looked at one man, one vote and Section 5 and Section 2 requirements to look at some maps. But, you know, anyone can submit a map for your consideration.
And to whom should they submit that? You?
It can be.
I think
I would say the board clerk, who will get that to Jill Wilson on behalf of the board.
Sure.
But there'll be more to come from Chairwoman Hayes just about the process. She couldn't be here this evening, about how board members can plug in and how the process will unfold with the calendar over the next several weeks.
Okay.
Yes, indeed. And you know,
Motion to adjourn.
requirements to this sort of process, so they have to be considered.
So moved.
Kim, oh, Kim firsted, Anita seconded. They're the dynamic duo this evening. All those in favor of adjournment, say aye. Or put your thumb.
Aye.
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 I heard all the ayes. Thank you all very much for this meeting this evening, and we look forward to a full agenda discussion, closing remarks, and other things next Tuesday evening. Same bat time,
Good
same bat
night.
channel.
Good night.